Bapak Ibu saudara sekalian, para undangan pergabungan yang kami hormati, kita akan segera memulaikan acara pelepasan almarhum Pendeta T. Katemba pada tanggal 1 Maret 2019. Adapun susunan acara kita pada hari ini akan saya bacakan. Sebagai pemimpin acara saya sendiri, lagu buka, lagu isi Indonesia lengkap nomor 170 dengan judul Akan Berkumpulkah Kita. Untuk dua buka oleh Bapak H. Simanjuntak, lagu pujian oleh Unai Church Choir. Pembacaan riwayat hidup akan disampaikan oleh keluarga, dan sudah itu akan diputar video dari cucu-cucu. Lalu berikutnya lagu pujian yang akan disampaikan oleh pekerja Conference Jawa Barat. Lalu khotbah penghiburan dan juga doa akan disampaikan oleh hamba Tuhan Pendeta Budi Stumorang selaku pimpinan kita dari Conference Jawa Barat. Berikutnya lagu pujian oleh keluarga. Lagu tutup, lagu Sion Iris lengkap nomor 144 dengan judul Adakah Yesus Lindung Aku. Doa penutup, doa pelepasan disampaikan oleh Pendeta M. Sembolon. Lalu ucapan bela sungkawa ada dua. Yang pertama mewakili Universitas Indonesia disampaikan oleh hamba Tuhan Pendeta B.D. Nenggolan, dan dari Conference Jawa Barat disampaikan oleh Pendeta T. Maseni. Respon keluarga nanti disampaikan oleh keluarga. Selanjutnya pengumuman. Yang pertama, mari kita buka lagu Sion kita nomor 170 dengan judul Akan Berkumpulkah Kita. Jemaat kami undang berdiri, sedangkan untuk keluarga tetap duduk di tempat.
Ya Tuhan, Maha Besar Bapa kami yang bertahta di dalam kerajaan surga, Tuhan yang kami sembah dan kami muliakan melalui anak-Mu Yesus Tuhan kami. Tuhan, pada saat ini kami berkumpul di ruangan ini untuk acara pelepasan dari hamba-Mu Bapak Pendeta Katemba. Tuhan, kami mau menyerahkan seluruh acara ini kepada-Mu agar Engkau berkenan memberkati, mengurapi, terlebih memberikan penghiburan kepada keluarga yang ditinggal. Tuhan, berkati juga orang-orang yang masih dalam perjalanan yang menuju tempat ini, agar mereka tiba dengan selamat. Kami sungguh Tuhan menyerahkan sepanjang hari ini seluruh acara kepada tangan-Mu, agar Engkau yang melindungi, Engkau yang menjaga, sehingga kami antarkan Bapak Pendeta Katemba Aula ke tempat peristirahatan sementara di dunia ini. Berkati Bapak khusus juga pemimpin kami Bapak R. Situmorang yang akan menyampaikan khotbah penghiburan kepada kami pada saat itu. Tuhan, terpujilah nama-Mu, sungguh besar kemuliaan-Mu. Berkati kami semua yang hadir ini Tuhan, berikan penghiburan teristimewa kepada Tuhan. Tuhan, melalui anak-Mu Yesus, Tuhan dan Juru Selamat kami berdoa, kami bersyukur dan berterima kasih. Amin.
Kami mengundang Unai Church Choir untuk menyanyikan lagu pujian yang pertama. Church Choir kami ucapkan terima kasih. Selanjutnya membaca riwayat hidup yang akan disampaikan oleh keluarga. Sesudah itu akan diadakan pemutaran video dari cucu-cucu. Kami berserta.
Nama saya saya adalah anak mantu dari almarhum pendeta Katemba. Riwayat hidup almarhum pendeta Katemba. Pendeta Katemba lahir tanggal 1 November 1936 di Rantai Pau, Tanah Toraja. Anak bungsu dari 12 bersaudara. Meninggal 26 Februari 2019. Riwayat pekerjaan 1963 sampai tahun 1967 guru sekolah lanjutan Advent Kawangkoran Tempasar. Tahun 1968 sampai tahun 1973 perintis dan kepala sekolah lanjutan Advent Mebali Toraja. Tahun 1973 sampai tahun 1976 Direktur Pendidikan Uni Indonesia Kawasan Timur. Tahun 1978 sampai tahun 1984, Direktur Pendidikan Uni Indonesia Kawasan Timur dan membuka Manado English Conversation School Ujung Pandang dan Palu English Conversation School. 1985 sampai tahun 1986, Ketua Daerah Sulawesi Selatan. Tahun 1987 sampai tahun 1992, Kepala Sekolah di Sekolah Lanjutan Advent Kawangkoran Tempasar. Tahun 1992 sampai 1997, Direktur Pendidikan Uni Indonesia Kawasan Timur. Tahun 1998 sampai 2002, Direktur Adventist English Conversation School System Uni Indonesia Kawasan Timur. Tahun 2002 memasuki masa pensiun setelah 39 tahun bekerja di organisasi Gereja Masih Advent Hari ke-7. Riwayat pendidikan tahun 1954 sampai 1963 SMP, SMA, dan sarjana muda BA pendidikan matematika di perguruan tinggi Advent, sekarang Universitas Advent Indonesia UNAI di Indonesia. Tahun 1976 sampai 1978 sarjana pendidikan MA dalam bidang administrasi dan supervisi Philippine Union College, sekarang Adventist University of the Philippines di Filipina. Riwayat kehidupan. Tahun 1963 beliau menikah dengan Christine Rombe MPH. Anak-anak: Caroline Victorine Katemba PhD, menikah dengan Joshua HL Tobin PhD. Anak kedua Josephine Ellen Katemba MD, menikah dengan Jerry Wahagege biasa. Cucu pertama Jonathan HL Tobin PhD student in nursing di St. Paul University Manila, Philippines. Cucu kedua Christopher Wahagege, study di College of the Canyon, Santa Clarita, California, USA. Cucu ketiga Christina May Wahagege, belajar di University of California, Santa Barbara, UCSB di Amerika Serikat. Cucu keempat Ian Kyle Wahagege, lagi belajar di University of California, Los Angeles atau UCLA di Amerika Serikat. Semua anak mantu dan cucu-cucu berada dalam kebenaran.
Selanjutnya akan diputar video dari cucu-cucu almarhum.
Christopher. Anyways, I'm bad at these things, like used to say, but try my best for you. Opa was very wise, kind, caring, bigger. I remember when Mama used to tell me when I was very young, the first time we went over to him, you helped us, you helped install the AC, even though it cost a lot of money and it was new. We were taught to install it because of overheating, and that was just only a portion of how much love and kindness that you had. It hurts to know that you're gone. But even though it's not forever, it's only temporary. And one day, we will all meet each other again in heaven. Because you wouldn't want us to focus on being sad. You would want us to remember the happy times. Because one day, all the sadness and grief will go away when we enter the kingdom of heaven. To Oma and Auntie Lina, and you too, Mama, I know it hurts, and I can't say I know the pain and suffering you all know because of what I remember of Opa. But stay strong. It's hard, but we're all here for you. And we love you, and we love Opa all the same. And he wouldn't want us to focus on the bad stuff, like his death. And we would want us to focus on good things, so we can follow as his example and help those that need it, and spread that kindness that he used to touch all of us and our hearts. I love you, Opa, and even though you're not here with us anymore, I hope that one day, when Jesus comes again, we can all be together and never have sadness anymore. You're a great influence in our life. Thank you for everything that you did. For Mom, Auntie, me, Maret, Young, and Dan. Love you. Bye.
Hi, Opa. This is Christina, and I wrote a speech dedicated to your passing, and I'm going to read that right now. I'm going to start this off with a verse from the Bible. It's from 2 Corinthians 4:17 through 18, and it reads, "For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen. Since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal." Opa, you had Alzheimer's, which is a terrible mental illness that tacks on its victims fondest and most beloved memories. Unfortunately, you couldn't remember me past our second visit. So, I say this with a grain of salt though, because I refuse to subject you to your conditions. I believe you were much more than a man with Alzheimer's. And although I did not have much time to interact with you, due to factors that were simply not under my control, such as geographic constraints, and you developing Alzheimer's while I was still in my early childhood, it's beyond apparent to me the impact that you have made on myself, my immediate family, our extended family, individuals, families that I'm not even aware about, and communities that are far beyond my knowledge. Mom would often tell me stories about your impact, and some of the most prominent details that I remember were Ma saying how incredibly talented you were in math, and how you walked over 5 kilometers to the villages, and how you reigned from royal bloodlines. And one interesting story that really stood out to me was the story of how you met Oma, how you sacrificed your immediate family's approval to be with my Oma, and you decided to follow Jesus. And sacrifice is never easy, but you make it seem incredibly simplistic. And this alone proves to me your immense love and compassion for those around you. And I must say that it truly inspires me. Mom also told me that you built several schools, and though you were a strict principal, you made it your goal to ingrain in your students the importance of education, and beyond that, wisdom. Your dedication, persistence, and openness to knowledge and the natural world continue to inspire me to this day. You indirectly taught me to strive for the greatest wisdom to grace mankind, which is the wisdom of knowing God. And for that, I thank you. I see so much of you in the family. I see so many valuable characteristics, and it's so apparent in Ma and my brothers. I see stubbornness, I see incredible skills in math in Ma and Ian. Unfortunately, this gene skipped me. I see your determination, and I see your willpower, and this is where the verse that I read earlier comes to relevance, because I think you lived a very rich and fulfilling life, not because of materialistic goods, but because you obtained one of the greatest unseen gifts of knowing God. Some of the greatest moments are better unseen, and knowing you and knowing of you and your impact is an unseen blessing that I've had the fortune of having in my life. And your exhibition of compassion, love, kindness, and selflessness, all of these unseen characteristics make you such an inspiring and incredible man. Though your own memories did begin to fade, it is not to say that your memory doesn't live on within us. With that being said, I remind everyone who's watching this video to celebrate Opa's life and cherish the lives that are around you right now. In 2 Corinthians 4:16-17, it says that we may find ourselves dwelling in the past, the future, or whatever is momentarily causing us troubles. We must remind ourselves that life is finite and it is temporary. I expected this day to come, and I wasn't yearning for it, but it puts my mind at ease, Opa, that your suffering is ending. But your legacy lives on, and you're soon going to be experiencing one of the greatest unseen blessings, which is to dwell in the kingdom of heaven. I'll miss you, Opa. Thank you for everything. Hi, Opa. This is Kristen.
Your eldest grandchild. I'll say that Alex, you're a humble man full of love, strength, and encouragement. In life and now and then, you wouldn't want us to focus on sadness and sorrow, but to continue to love and support each other, no matter the situation. Thank you for your valuable wisdom and the advice you shared with me. Thank you for inspiring me to bring a positive change in the life of people around the world. To make this temporary a better place for everyone. Being by your side was really a tremendous time of blessing, one which cannot be forgotten. The time I spent with you is a very short one, but we'll get to spend eternity in that bright and beautiful morning. To all, keep strong on. I cannot lie to myself and say that I know the pain that you are feeling right now, because saying about it and experiencing it is a very different thing. But I feel sad, and I feel heartbroken. The loss of hope. I know that Mama will not want us to focus on sadness and struggle, but to continue what He has started. The mission that has been entrusted to us, just like the disciples of God. We will see Him again in that bright and glorious morning.